How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Troy, and I appreciate everybody taking their time tuning into today's video. There's some good news coming out of Canada. Soy boy Justin Trudeau, who was the Prime Minister of Canada, announced today he's resigning. And now what does that mean as far as gun rights in Canada? I was watching Trudeau's announcement live on YouTube on Fox, and a lot of people had that question as well. But a lot of people were commenting, now that he's resigning, hopefully the people of Canada can get their gun rights back. But there's one problem with the whole thing. Not only is Justin Trudeau resigning as the Prime Minister, but also as the Liberal Party leader. And he will remain Prime Minister until a new leader is chosen. And once a new party leader is elected, that person will become Prime Minister until the general election, which is to be held sometime in October. And for those who don't know, Justin Trudeau's father was also Prime Minister of Canada, and he also resigned as Prime Minister in 1984. And Justin Trudeau has been Prime Minister of Canada for 9 years. And one of the other problems they have in Canada is there is no term limits. Just as long as the people keep voting someone in, they could be the Prime Minister as long as they live. And before I talk about Canadians' gun rights, let me give you a little bit more backstory. Not only did Justin Trudeau screw up the country royally, just recently, his finance minister, as well as she was his second in command, she resigned, as well as another cabinet member. So the rats started abandoning the sinking ship earlier. And the other thing that really sealed his fate, just like Joe Biden, his poll numbers for the next election show him losing badly. Also, Canada doesn't have a Second Amendment like we do. So good old Justin decided a few years ago to ban so-called assault weapons. And I believe there's over 2,000 that have been banned. And then a year or so ago, he announced that pistols were banned. That's right, he banned pistols. The sale, the manufacture, and transfer of all pistols. And then also, instead of calling it a gun buyback, they're calling it a compensation, which they would compensate everyone that turns in their firearms. Now, there's still an amnesty period. I believe it's sometime in October of this year. So in other words, almost all the way to the end of this year, people are still screwed in Canada when it comes to gun rights until they stop electing liberal prime ministers. And the best and most capable person to win an election against a liberal challenger in Canada, forgive me, I'm most likely going to mispronounce his name. His name is Pierre Poilievre. He is the person that should become the next prime minister of Canada and help get that country back to the way it should be. So I just want to let the people of Canada know, a lot of people here in the United States are with you guys. And hopefully the conservative leader can win in the general election in October. So your country can once again thrive and also return gun rights back to the citizens. As always, I would really like to hear your thoughts about today's video in the comments section. And as always, I appreciate everybody that supports the channel. You guys are always crushing it by liking, sharing, and subscribing, and hitting those post notifications, as well as leaving comments. And I'm very grateful that you do so. And I invite all of you to come back and watch my next video.